Good, hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a PC build video with you guys today, so let's get started. This is my case. It is the NZXT Noctis 450. I went with the white case, which has blue LEDs. It's also got a really cool little side panel there, so you can see all the gorgeous components inside your baby. So our first step was to install our power supply, and we went with the Corsair CX850M. We were actually planning on going with a slightly smaller power supply than that with a lower wattage, but this was actually less expensive, so we ended up going with this one. And here I am nervously installing my Gigabyte H97D3H motherboard. It's got an Intel chipset. It's got everything you basically need. This is a tried and true brand. My brother and Wyatt are both big fans of Gigabyte, so we decided to go with this guy. And like it says on the package, it's ultra durable, which is always nice. And you can see I'm super nervously doing this. This part was absolutely hysterical. They were like, there's gonna be a really loud clicking. That's okay. So yeah, this is me checking to make sure everything is aligned in the back, all of the USB ports and everything good like that. Then we screwed it into place and everything was wonderful. The next step was seating the CPU, and this is me nervously doing that as well. You basically have one shot to do this before you screw it all up and you have to order another one. And the processor that I have in this guy is an Intel i7 processor. It is a quad core and it runs at about 4 gigahertz. I don't run it overclocked because I don't really need to. And we successfully seated it and everything was wonderful, but it was very nerve-wracking at the time. And this is me giggling and celebrating. Yay! Claps for Alli, and that's my dog Chico. He's so cute. And now I'm gonna take out the hard drive bays and install a couple of those. This is me installing the Seagate. This is my 3 terabyte mechanical drive that I have for all my media storage and all that good stuff. And this is Alli concentrating super, super hard to make sure everything is in place correctly. Yay, Alli! Thumbs up! Now Justin and I move on to installing the bracket for the CPU fan. We just went with the Zalman on this one. It's pretty reliable, pretty durable. We applied some thermal paste and smoothed it out with a credit card. It's probably the easiest thing to use to do this. You don't need very much, but it needs to be pretty even. And this is me attempting to concentrate very hard and draw a small line of that Arctic Silver on the back of the CPU to make sure there are no bubbles. No bubbles! After that, we kind of let the weight of the fan do its work, and we seated that guy on there, and everything seemed to be going pretty well, actually. Just after we filmed that last clip of seating the CPU fan, my camera died and I didn't have a replacement battery because I'm a professional. So I'm gonna walk you through the rest of the build with my case back here. So this is our graphics card. We went with the EVGA GeForce GTX 970. That's a lot of G's. And this one is the super clocked one. I know there are a couple different versions, but this is the one that we went with because that's just plenty of power for what I'm doing. Then down here we've got the TP-Link, the N900. This is the wireless dual band wireless card. It is just pretty basic. You've got the 3 little antennas here in the back that you can position as you like. And then in here, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier that you couldn't see. This is my Samsung 250 gig SATA drive that I'm running my OS off of and where I'm writing all my programs. And then down here is where all my media storage is. And this is the Seagate. This is the 3 terabyte hard drive. And in here you can see I've also got 2 sticks of the Corsair Vengeance RAM. So this is the DDR3 RAM, so that's 16 gigs total. And we went with the blue because the LEDs in my case are blue. And I'll try to show you a little better here. These are the 3 fans at the front of the case, right there. And then here's the fan at the back of the case. And so there's plenty of airflow in here. There's also space for 2 more fans in the top of the case right here. As you can see, there's also plenty of room for cable management. They've got all kinds of little stuff tucked away so you can hide all that nasty stuff. There's also a little button right back here on the back of the case, which allows you to change the lighting. There's a light that shows on the back of the case, as well as 2 lights on the underside of the case. And you can kind of toggle that to change it and just keep it how you like it. So that is gonna do it for my build video. Thank you guys so much for sharing in this whole process with me. It was so fun getting to learn all of this stuff, and a huge thank you again to Justin and Wyatt for helping me research all these parts, order them all, and put them all together into a working machine. I'm really, really excited about this rig, and I'm proud to say that I've finally joined the master race. That just sounds so bad. I'm probably never gonna say that again. So don't forget to check the description. I will be putting an entire list of everything that went into this build down there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot more gaming with this guy back here and vlogs and all kinds of good stuff like that. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.